The courtroom is empty, the jury has fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were bled.
I'm holding the gavel with a trembling hand,
a stranger in a dark and a lawless land.
The evidence is piled like a mountain of ash,
the ghost of the lightning and the thunderous crash.
I'm standing in the dark with the color of gray,
waiting for the words that you're too afraid to say. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. No guilty or innocent, no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
The witness is silent, the record is torn,
A testament to all of the things we have sworn.
I'll offer a bribe of 1,000 regrets
to cancel the weight of our emotional debts. The lamp on the desk is a flickering sun,
watching the threads of the story
unspun. We're sentenced to wander, we're sentenced to stay
in the middle of the mist where the
colors turn gray. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. No guilty or innocent, no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days. True justice is the way that we were.
no need for the change.
No need for the sound.
The truth is a secret that we'll never tell.
Smoky verdict, judge me. Smoky verdict, judge me. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. No guilty or innocent, no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days. Smoky verdict
In the smoke,
in the smoke. a circle of a sharpened regret, a heavy reminder of a sun that is set. I'm sitting on splinters in a ballroom of glass, watching the ghosts of my dignity pass.
The kingdom is briars and the subjects are crows, guarding the secret that the wilderness knows. I'll kneel at your feet on the cold granite floor, while the wolves of the winter howl outside the door.
Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. A roof from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.
The scepter is hemlock and the robe is of nettle,
Testing the strength of your internal metal,
I'll build you a fortress of 1,000 mistakes,
to shelter the heart that so quietly aches.
the ivy is climbing the walls
Of the hall,
waiting for the empire to
finally fall.
No gold in the treasury, no wine in the jar, just the light
Light of a dying and distant star. Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. A rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.
tear down the curtains, break all the seals, until the true skin of the spirit reveals.
It's better to bleed than to never feel it all in the magnificent ruins of the judgment hall. Thorny throne, sit
Alone,
rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human is known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain. Thorny throne,
the thorny throne.
the thorny throne. The crown is a circle of a sharpened regret, a heavy reminder of a sun that has set. I'm sitting on splinters in a ballroom of glass, watching the ghosts of my dignity pass.
The kingdom is briars and the subjects are crows, guarding the secret that the wilderness knows. I'll kneel at your feet on the cold granite floor, while the wolves of the winter howl outside the door.
Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. Rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.
The scepter is hemlock and the robe is of nettle, testing the strength of your internal metal. I'll build you a fortress of 1,000 mistakes to shelter the heart that so quietly aches.
The ivy is climbing the walls of the hall, waiting for the empire to finally fall. No gold in the treasury, no wine in the jar, just the light of a dying and distant star. Blood on the velvet, rust on the blade. This is the price of the choices we made. Rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain.
Break all the seals until the true skin of the spirit reveals. It's better to bleed than to never feel it all in the magnificent ruins of the judgment hall.
Thorny throne, sit alone. Rule from the height of your thorny throne, the heaviest burden that a human has known. Stuck in the brambles, locked in the wire, burning the palace to fuel the desire. Long live the lonely, long live the pain in the jagged garden of a bitter rain. Thorny throne,
The thorny throne.
The peak is a diamond of a sharp frozen white, waiting for the tremor in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the valley where the air is so thin, watching the descent of the original sin.
The weight of the winter is 1,000,000 tons of ghost, siding with the gravity that I fear the most. A single soft whisper, a single sharp breath, to trigger the beauty of a magnificent death.
Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
The trees are all matchsticks, the rocks are all grain. rhythm of the frozen white rain. I'll wrap my arms around the center of the cold to find the salvation that the prophets foretold.
The sky is a vacuum, the ground is a daze, lost in the center of the crystalline haze. We're sinking through layers of the ancient deep frost, counting the seconds that the living have lost. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
Until everything is frozen and perfectly still.
The silence is the power, the silence is the grace, in the white-out center of this holy place. Silent avalanche, cold white, caught in the silent avalanche tonight. Oh, buried in the powder and the cold white light. Oh, no sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known. Silent avalanche that I've ever known. Silent avalanche. Silent avalanche. The apples are swollen with a forbidden juice, tied to the branch by a tightening noose. I'm stepping on shadows that crawl through the grass, watching the seasons and the centuries pass.
The roots are like fingers that clutch at the stone, guarding the secrets that the forest has grown.
I'll taste the temptation, I'll swallow the lie, under the gaze of a predatory sky. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a bird and the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap.
I'll carve your initials in the bark of the pine, a permanent mark of a love so malign. The crows are the jurors, the owls are the judge, holding an ancient and shivering grudge.
The wind is a whisper of a long ago sin, lifting the latch so the cold can come in. We're lost in the thicket, we're caught in the maze, blinded by the thick and the sulphurous haze. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. Food is a bird and the nectar is gold, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap.
When the hunger is real in the wicked orchard where the spirits all kneel. Wicked orchard, taste the poison.
Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a bird and the nectar is gold, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. Wicked orchard, wicked orchard. Sharp frozen white, waiting for the tremor in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the valley where the air is so thin, watching the descent of the original sin.
The weight of the winter is 1,000,000 tons of ghosts, siding with the gravity that I fear the most. A single soft whisper, a single sharp breath to trigger the beauty of a magnificent death.
Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder in the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
The trees are all matchsticks, the rocks are all grain, under the momentum of the frozen white rain. I'll wrap my arms around the center of the cold to find the salvation that the prophets foretold.
The sky is a vacuum, the ground is a daze, lost in the center of the crystalline haze. We're sinking through layers of the ancient deep frost, counting the seconds that the living have lost. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder in the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
this holy place.
Silent avalanche, cold. That I've ever known. Silent avalanche, silent avalanche, silent avalanche. The altar is empty, the banquet is bare. There's a holy vibration in the shivering air. I'm starving for something that isn't of earth, measuring the value and the weight of my worth.
The stomach is screaming, the spirit is parched. Under the arch is where the ancestors marched. I've been eating the silence, I've been drinking the dust, trying to find a religion that is worthy of trust.
A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain.
I'll offer my ribs as a cage for the light, to keep the ferocity through the middle of the night. I don't want the bread, I don't want the wine, just the electric taste of your spirit and mine.
The famine is beautiful, the longing is grand, walking the miles of a desolate land. Every hollow is a temple, every craving is a song. This is the place where the lonely belong. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. fight the pain until we are washed in the spiritual rain. Sacred hunger, I'm still empty, I'm still yearning. Sacred hunger, sacred hunger. The water is dark like a cup of old tea, flowing away from the shore and the sea. I'm wading through currents of a liquid regret, trying to remember what I'm supposed to forget.
The bank is a tangle of the willow and weed, the fruit of a rotten and a poisonous seed. I've been drinking the gall, I've been tasting the brine of a history that's jagged and a love that's malign.
Acrid and cold, a sting in relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep.
The pebbles are sharp like 1,000 small knives, cutting the threads of our wandering lives. I'll find a smooth stone in the belly of the flow, a heavy reminder of the things that we know.
The frogs are a choir of a deep, guttural sound, guarding the silence of the hollowed out ground. We're sinking in shadows, we're lost in the reeds, offering our failures like a basket of weeds. Acrid and cold, a sting in relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Flow on down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek. The moon is a bone in the jaw of the night, feeding the world with a pale borrowed light. I feel the vibration deep under the skin, where the tides of the spirit and the body begin.
There's a white counter lit in the core of my frame, a cold burning center without any name. I'm hollowed by gravity, filled by the glow of a satellite rhythm that the mortals don't know. Calcium and silver, silver and soul, the only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. The jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. I'll build you a ladder of a shriveled up pine, to reach for the crater where the deities dine. The dust of the cosmos is under my nails as the strength of the earthly machinery fails.
The marrow is humming, the marrow is bright, breaking the density of the obsidian night. We are architects of the craters and plains, with the pull of the orbit running thick in our veins. Calcium and silver, silver and soul, the only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream.
Story of silver
that will never grow old. Lunar marrow, white cold. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. Lunar marrow, the white line. a fluid, a thick purple sea, pulling the breath from the center of me. I'm sinking through layers of a soft indigo, into the places where the heavy things go.
The earth is a magnet, the sky is a weight, measuring the pull of a motionless fate. I'm tethered to you by a cord made of lead, wrapped in the blankets of a mahogany bed.
Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick. The silence is honey, golden and thick. I'll drown in your shadow, I'll sleep in your wake, the only sweet ending that I'm willing to take.
The world is a blur and the stars are a hum, waiting for the morning that will never quite come. We're caught in the suction, we're lost in the pull. Our spirits are empty, our bodies are full. Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
Don't try to swim, don't try to rise, close all the doors and
Shut all the eyes.
the bottom is warm and the bottom is deep, the only true promise that
We're allowed to keep. Velvet gravity pulling down, falling so slow in the velvet gravity,
losing the fight with
with the beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Velvet gravity, sink with me, sink with me. The altar is empty, the banquet is bare. There's a holy vibration in the shivering air. I'm starving for something that isn't of earth, measuring the value and the weight of my worth.
the stomach is screaming, the spirit is parched. Under the arches where the ancestors marched, I've been eating the silence, I've been drinking the dust, trying to find a religion that is worthy of trust. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, is as a cage for the light, to keep the ferocity through the middle of the night. I don't want the bread,
I don't want the wine, just the electric taste of your spirit in mine. The famine is beautiful, the longing is grand, walking the miles of a desolate land. Every hollow is a temple, every craven is a song. This is the place where the lonely belong. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. That is built to endure. Sacred hunger, feed me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. Sacred hunger, I'm still empty. Sacred hunger, sacred hunger. The air is a fluid, a thick purple sea, pulling the breath from the center of me.
I'm sinking through layers of a soft indigo,
into the places where the heavy things go.
the earth is a magnet, the sky is a weight,
measuring the pull of a motionless fate.
I'm tethered to you by a cord made of lead,
Wrapped in the blankets of a mahogany bed. Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush. Falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea, in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
the clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick.
The silence is honey,
Golden and thick, I'll drown in your shadow, I'll sleep in your wake.
the only sweet ending that I'm willing to take.
The world is a blur and the stars are a home.
Waiting for the morning that will never quite come.
We're caught in the suction, we're lost in the pull.
Our spirits are empty, our bodies are full. Down the silk, deep in the plush, into to the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing in the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Promise that we're allowed to keep. Velvet gravity pulling down, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing in the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Velvet gravity,
Sink with me.
sink with me. I'm carved from the silence of a mountain of white, a statue of longing in the middle of the night. My skin is a surface, polished and cold,
Hiding the stories that were never quite told. I'm the sculptor who lost his way in the dark,
searching for a pulse or a heavenly spark.
I'll trace the patterns that run through your chest,
Looking for a place for a wanderer to rest. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks in the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learn how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
the chisel is broken, the hammer is gone, leaving us here in the gray of the dawn. I feel the vibration of the world through your hand, across the expanse of this desolate land.
The moss is a carpet on our pedestals of grief, bringing a temporary and fragile relief. We're shedding the minerals, we're shedding the weight, defying the laws of a motionless fate. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks in the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learn how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. afraid to ask. Marble veins pulsing warm. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, oh, the marble veins, breaking the locks in the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. The well is a canyon of a dry, cracked stone, the deepest abandonment I have ever known. I'm chasing the mirage of a cool blue stream in the middle of a parched and a feverish dream.
My tongue is a parchment, my throat is a fire, the smoke of the memory of a liquid desire. I've been digging for water in the heart of the salt, watching the machinery of the universe halt.
Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
I'll trade all my gold for a sip of the dew that falls from the shadow of the memory of you. The desert is endless, the horizon is wide, nowhere for a thirsty young spirit to hide.
The canteen is heavy with the weight of the air, the final conclusion of a desperate prayer. We're drinking the heat, we're drinking the light, waiting for the deluge in the middle of the night. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. The ferocity that is burning inside.
But the drought is a teacher, the drought is a grace,
finding our truth in this desolate place. Eternal thirst, burn first, first. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent day, my spirit free. The waves are all silent, the stars are all drowned in the deepest reflection that I've ever found.
I'm the heavy metal sinking through the blue, trying to find a purchase, trying to reach you. A chain made of moonlight, a rope made of shine, connecting your jagged horizon to mine.
Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
The bottom is a forest of a coral and bone, a silent cathedral where we're never alone. I wrap the cold links around my weary chest to find the finality
Of a permanent rest. The current's pulling, but the steel is too strong, correcting the rhythm of a drifting song. We're fixed to the planet, we're nailed to the floor. We don't have to wander the tides anymore. Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold. In this watery place, silver anchor, hold fast. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
Silver anchor,
hold fast. The sheets are a desert of a shimmering heat, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. I'm burning in the silence of a midnight dream, tearing the edges of a delicate seam.
the temperature's rising in the heart of the room, chasing the shadows and the indigo gloom.
I've got a sickness that no doctor can heal, a rhythmic kind of hunger that is jagged and real, delirious and soft, smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees, down to its knees.
The clock is a hammer, the heart is a drum,
Waiting for the mercy of the morning to come.
I'll wrap you in the texture of a feverish days,
Lost in the spiral of the passionate haze.
the mercury is climbing in the glass of the
bone,
the most exquisite torture
I have ever known.
No medicine needed,
No water or ice,
just the heat of the body.
and the roll of the dice. Delirious and soft, smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Oh, sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees, down to its knees. Let it burn, let it burn, let it glow, let it glow into the places that we'll never know. The fever is the only way to be free, in the heat of the union of you and of me. Satin fever, believer. Heat, sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Satin fever, satin fever, satin fever. Hey, satin fever, fever. Carved from the silence of a mountain of white, a statue of longing in the middle of the night. My skin is a surface, polished and cold, hiding the stories that were never quite told.
I'm the sculptor who lost his way in the dark, searching for a pulse or a heavenly spark.
I'll trace the patterns that run through your chest, looking for a place for a wanderer to rest. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
The chisel is broken, the hammer is gone, leaving us here in the gray of the dawn. I feel the vibration of the world through your hand, across the expanse of this desolate land.
The moss is a carpet on our pedestals of grief, bringing a temporary and fragile relief. We're shedding the minerals, we're shedding the weight, defying the laws of a motionless fate. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
Let the light in,
Let the light in,
where the story of the life can finally begin. No more the sculpture,
no more the mask. Is this the redemption we were too afraid to ask?
marble veins pulsing.
Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. Oh, a heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. Marble veins, we're breathing marble veins. Marble veins. The pews are all covered in a fine gray silt, beneath the high rafters that the ancestors built. I'm reading the scripture from a moth-eaten page, the wisdom of sorrow and the comfort of age.
The preacher is silent, the choir's gone home. leaving the spirits in the chapel to roam. I've got a suitcase of sins and a bucket of tears, trying to outrun the ghost of my fears. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night. Singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. Hey, it's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. The hymnal is missing the notes of the joy, the simple belief of a girl and a boy. Now we're just wanderers in a parched holy land, holding the truth in a trembling hand. The incense is powder, the water is sand, scattered like seeds across a desolate strand. But the rhythm is ancient and the melodies deep, waking the faith that was falling asleep. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night.